Hey everyone, Nate here with 911 Rapid Response, and on today's vehicle showcase we have for you a 2020 Chevy Tahoe. This vehicle has been upfitted for the Berwyn Fire Department, and this is actually the second of two, so twins, and we're going to go over the aftermarket equipment that we have installed. Currently the vehicle is in a park mode, slide 3 in park with low power active. So low power is actually going to give us the functionality with the DVI pattern. As you can see, we have variable intensity going around the vehicle right now. Very great nighttime function. It's not as distracting, it's slow, it's steady, and it's also keeping all of the lighting on. None of the lights are actually turning off. At the front of the vehicle we have a Go Rhino push bumper, 4 Whelen ions integrated into the top rail there. Those are all duo, so we'll get full flood and flashing white. This vehicle is equipped with a dual tone siren system. Those speakers are mounted behind the bumper. On the side of the push bumper, Whelen T-Ion Duo, red-white. Duo Whelen Inner Edge FST. Under the mirror, Lens V2, we actually have the puddle light active. Since the vehicle is in park with the key on, that will always come on, the puddle light there. Down low at the runners, Whelen Tracer Duo red-white. In the rear cargo window, Whelen Strip Light Plus, also a duo red-white. Kuzma Auto Eject, color match cover to the red of the vehicle. At the rear, currently have the hatch up, so we have Whelen T-Ions mounted on the lower hatch trim. And that's going to give us rear upper warning with the hatch up. We're losing the Inner Edge RST, which we'll see here. We'll get that activated with the mercury switch. We also have the Whelen outer edges, so we get 3 Whelen ions per side there. Red and amber. And we've also tagged into the running lights in the tail lamps here. Finishing touch here at the hatch, we have a red-white Whelen compartment light. So that can be active, hands-free, as long as it's left in an on position, either white or red. And in the back we have a custom box solution. Pull-out whiteboard. And we also have a locking drawer here with a customer supplied monitor. We're actually going to be able to replicate the computer screen that they're going to have up in the console area. This is HDMI, and we had to adapt to VGA at the docking station in order to get the replication back here at the monitor. We do have some mounting space between the seat and the forward space of the box. And we'll move on to the inside of the vehicle now. All right, so taking a look at the components of the system that we have here, starting on the close side, we have the Whelen CENTCOM core. We also have expansion modules. We have the howler system. It's a dual howler system, low frequency tone siren. We have our power distribution center, howler amplifier, and our external amplifier for dual tone. So just a really clean way of how we mount things. Fabrication of a plate, mounting it to the floor, and then the running of our wires. Great job here done by our technicians. We also have the Xantrex Freedom inverter charger on the back side of the box here, so we can get our charging on shoreline, and we can also invert power with 2 plugs here for AC. We'll jump up front. And in the console, we have the Havas console, vehicle specific, replicating our OEM ports, USB, auxiliary. We also have a switch here. This is actually going to be a switch solely for the dash preemption that we have up on the dash here. We have strobe lights in the headlights, and we also have this dash strobe for preemption, just an additional fail-safe for them in an event where, you know, maybe they want to stop traffic without having the emergency lights on, or just an additional fail-safe to the preemption devices. Whelen CENTCOM core, it's a WeCan X control head, rotary knob and slide. We have a multitude of function. We'll go over that here shortly. We have provisions for 3 customer supplied radios, cup holders, and the internal pull mount for the customer supplied docking station and the computer that they will inevitably install there. Okay, so we'll go over some of the functionality that we have here. And at the front of the vehicle, as previously mentioned, we have that switch for the dash preemption. They can activate that at any time. Slider 1 is going to be rear of the vehicle. Slider 2 is going to be rear and front. And slider 3 is going to give us our white flashing currently in park. So we'll go out of park. And this will be our priority response. So as you can see, we have the preemption in the headlights along with the headlight flashers and all of our white flashing around the vehicle going. And again, the addition of the strobe light preemption. So from slider 3, we'll go into park. And as you can see, we kill our white flashing. We'll also kill any siren function. We have a left alley, takedown, and this is on a multiple press. And we also have our low power function. So in park, slide 3 will go to our DVI pattern. We also have a function for cruise. So low powered around the vehicle, might be a little wonky on the camera. And we can go to the rear of the vehicle where we have some more functionality there. So in normal driving conditions, we have some functionality at the rear, brake function and turn signal functions. Slide 3 response. So we have some brake function here as well. We're actually going to do a brake pop on the pillars and we'll kill some of the warning back there just to make it a little bit more noticeable that we're jumping on the brakes. I did not previously mention at the rear of the vehicle we have the addition of technique lights at the bottom of the bumper. So with reverse, we're going to get LED lights that we did switch out in the reverse lamps, and we also have technique steelhead flood lamps at the back there as well. So we'll go ahead and just do the scene rear function and we'll get those active. And then we have an entire scene function which is going to fully flood the front, rear, and sides of the vehicle. So a pretty impressive setup with our CENTCOM Core install here. Thanks again to the customer. We appreciate your business, and this was a very fun project to work on. We look forward to doing many more in the future. Thanks again. Stay tuned. Follow us. Make sure you subscribe, like our content on Instagram, Facebook, and here on YouTube as well. Have a great day.